Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you have an awesome day this beautiful day. Let's get into this, guys. In today's video, I'll be breaking down and predicting the National Championship game, 2025-2026 National Championship game, the last college football game of this season. It's been a great season, been a lot of drama in this college football season, but it all comes to an end a week from today, Monday, January 19th, 2026 on MLK Day at 7:30 on ESPN. It'll be the 1 seed Indiana Hoosiers versus the 10 seed Miami Hurricanes. And before we actually predict this game itself, I want to talk about how these teams got here. Miami gets in the playoffs as the 10 seed over Notre Dame, which I honestly think Notre Dame should have been over Miami. Miami, they have proven themselves. They start out, they go on the road to take on the to take on the 7th seed on the road against Texas A&M. Miami, very ugly football game. They get the win 10-3 in one of the worst football games you're ever going to see. Miami gets the win in that game. And then in the quarterfinals, in the Goodyear Cotton Bowl, they take down the Big Ten runner-ups, the 2 seed, the defending national champs, the Ohio State Buckeyes. They won. I forgot the score. Was it like 24 to no, it was wrong. It was like 17 to 17 to 14. Yes, I think the final score was it was 24 to 14. Excuse me. Miami gets the win in the Cotton Bowl over Ohio State, 24 to 14. And then in the Verbal Fiesta Bowl, they take on Ole Miss and they beat Ole Miss. What was the final score in that game? I think it was like 30. Yeah, it was. Trying to think of it. Sorry, ladies and gentlemen. I think it was like 31 to 27, something like that. No, I think it might have been whatever. It was Miami. Very high scoring game. For like 4 leads in the fourth quarter. Miami gets the win over Ole Miss to advance the championship as the 10 seed. So congratulations to the Miami Hurricanes. The only ACC team was in this playoffs. Really, Miami should have been playing in the ACC championship game because since of the ACC tiebreaker rules, that did not happen. Anyway, let's talk about the 1 seed Indiana Hoosiers, 15-0. They start out in the second round because they got a bye after winning the Big Ten championship game against Ohio State. They get a bye, first round bye. They come out in the Rose Bowl. They absolutely demolish Alabama 38-3 in the Rose Bowl. Then they come back out in the semifinals in the Chick-fil-A Peach Bowl. They absolutely dog-walked Oregon 56-22. I think was your final there. Crazy. Indiana, Kirk United, great job. 15-0 regular season. Miami, of course, their 2 losses were against on the road to SMU and a home loss to Louisville. Which that Louisville loss came in void if Carson Beck did not turn the ball over 4 times. Excuse me. But guys, anyway, let's actually predict this game. Miami's coming in. I believe Indiana's like a 7-point favorite. The key for Miami, Carson Beck has to play lights out. They cannot have mistakes like Oregon did in that semifinals game. Because, guys, Oregon turned the ball over like 4 times. Miami cannot have that game. Remember when Carson Beck threw 4 interceptions against Louisville and barely lost in like overtime? If they do that against Indiana, they're going to get demolished like Oregon did. It's that simple. It's really that simple. Indiana's going to dog walk them. I don't think that's going to happen though, because Miami's played awesome this playoffs. Even though I still think Notre Dame should have been in because I thought they were better. And I know, Miami beat Notre Dame week 1. I don't think that matters that much. I mean, Miami's a good team. They probably should be in the playoffs. But I think if you're comparing Notre Dame and Miami, Notre Dame should be in. But anyway, Miami's been so impressive this whole playoffs. I've been very impressed by Miami. They beat Ohio State. They beat Ole Miss, even without a head coach. Miami, very good team. And actually, guys, the funny thing about this championship game, they pretty much have a home game. This is a home game for Miami. They're pretty much hosting the national championship game, which is already pretty awesome. Imagine being able to host the national championship game. I know Miami Stadium's not that big. They're in Hard Rock Stadium. They're at the Dolphin Stadium. They're in NFL Stadium, so it's not like it's not like on a campus. That would be crazy. Miami actually got the championship game on their campus. The stadium is 45 minutes away from campus. Hard Rock Stadium is. But imagine that. I don't know. But Miami, anyway, gets to host the championship game in their home stadium. Technically, they're the road team, but really, this game's at home for Miami. Taking on the 1 seed Hoosiers. And guys, I'm going to pick Indiana to win this game. 31-22. I think this game's going to be close. I mean, some people are saying Indiana's going to blow them out. Nah, this game's going to be close. I think Indiana they covered the spread with a win. I have them winning by like 13. So Miami, very weird score. Indiana wins 31-22. Very close game. I think this game's going to be close. Indiana, though, I think Carson Beck's going to make a late turnover late. Sadly, I mean, Carson Beck's been playing really good this playoffs, but I have a feeling he's going to make a late turnover late. It costs Miami this game. Indiana, they get a very good win, and they'll be your 2025-2026 national champions. Congratulations. That's my prediction for the Indiana Hoosiers. I actually went 2-0 my semifinal predictions. I I said Miami was going to beat Ole Miss. That happened. And I said Indiana was going to beat Oregon. I didn't say Indiana was going to blow out Oregon. That's what happened. I thought Indiana-Oregon game was going to be a lot closer, but that was a complete blowout. Indiana did Oregon on Friday. But anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Have a good day. Have a good night. As always, peace out. NFL playoffs. That's going on. Texans Steelers are tonight. Let me know your thoughts about that in the comment section below. Have a good night. Have a good day. Peace out. Have a good Monday. Bye-bye.